Acaban de presenciar el showcase acústico de Nonpoint aquí en Loud Metal Radio. Guys, welcome to Loud Metal Radio. Welcome to Mexico City for the first time. How you doing?
Thank you.
Fucking
Yeah.
A, man.
Yeah.
The attitude here is like, it's awesome. It's great. You just proved yourself and ourselves that new metal is very energetic, but not necessarily the way we know it, right? Because you moved your music to an acoustic show and so on. So who would imagine back in the day, like new metal would sound like this, right? Like an acoustic set. But how do you translate the feeling of your songs and everything you do on stage to this acoustic format?
I think having substance in the lyrics helps.
Yeah.
You know, having a story in the words. And then when people hear the actual words more than just the rhythm and the cadence and stuff. I mean, I like, you know, the cadence acrobatics and stuff that I like to play with. But, you know, having something to say, I think that's what comes out the most. So when it comes to putting together an acoustic version of one of our songs, I try to lock into the feeling of what I was feeling when I wrote it, and then make sure that translates acoustically. And then Rashid and the guys are just amazing at finding that temperance and that pace, softness. You know, the build up in parts that need to be built up. It's like my favorite thing that we do.
Really?
You know, outside of, you know, going up there and performing, turning our songs into acoustics is always fun.
It is a really fun thing to do. And honestly, I think we could probably make anything, you know, translate it to acoustic, you know, but you know, it's really fun to do.
And the groove is still there, right? Because when you hear all these songs live, you're like, hell yeah, you're headbanging and so on. Yeah. But right here, everyone back home and wherever they're listening and so on, they're like doing this. They're enjoying the groove is there, and the strength, the force, everything is in there. So I really love that shit. This will be your first show here in Mexico City in 2 days at New Metal Revolution Volume 2. And of course, Nonpoint has a lot of energy, as we have said, right? But does it feel like a catharsis when you're on stage, translating all the music and the lyrics and everything that's going on in your lives to your stage presence?
Yeah, I think that's what we wait all day for. You know,
okay.
It's that prep for that 1 hour that you get, and you know that you're out there to connect, and I feel like we all appreciate that in the live setting, and it's what at least what I hold most important when it comes to you know, our daily humdrum life.
You can feel it from the fans too. They'll give it right back to us, and it's tangible. You can feel it right on stage. It's instant. So. And
you've been to Latin America before, right? I mean, you've been to Chile.
Chile, yeah.
Yes.
That was surreal.
And of course, Latin America has this reputation of being just some of the most energetic fans in the world. But you haven't met the Mexican fans, man. I mean, these are crazy
excited.
motherfuckers.
I'm ready, man.
Yeah,
we're
of course.
excited.
Let's see if you really are ready. No, I do think you are. But how is the experience of and the importance of a live show compared to what you do on the studio, for example? What's the difference? Is it more important? Is it complementary? How do you work with that?
It's the physical incarnation of what everybody, when they're listening to at home, feels almost intangible. I think that live setting is exactly what needs to finish the circle of the experience with a song, especially when somebody connects with it, like our song Alive and Kicking and songs like that really speak to people and gotten them through tough times and things like that. Experiencing that kind of feeling in a live setting just really, I think it puts the you know, period at the end of the sentence.
Yeah, totally. And of course, you just said it, like music, you know, saves lives, gets us through a lot of tough moments, right? Music is, I believe, non-judgmental, right? It's an outlet for what we feel. But how did you find that outlet to your feelings? Not just as music fans, but as musicians. When did you find out that? I mean, it's a really deep and personal question, maybe, but I do want to find out, Jason. You haven't spoken.
Well, I mean, a lot of my friends, when I first started playing guitar, they were all playing guitar, and I picked up a guitar, and I knew instantly it was, like you said, it's a feeling and a connection. And once I learned the first song, I realized this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. It was very emotional for me. I had moments in my first couple of bands where I just knew the guys I was playing with weren't gonna go anywhere, and I had an overwhelming emotion about, I'm going to do this whether you guys are here or not.
So we're determined.
Yeah, I was dead determined. Yes.
Okay.
I've made a lot of sacrifices in my life to get here.
All right. How about you, Elias, Rob? When you started back in the day?
For me, the first experience I had when I felt someone got connected or something, like I was playing guitar in my room. I was 13. I was playing Crazy Train by Ozzy.
Yeah.
And when I looked up, I didn't realize my mother was there. She was crying her eyes out,
Dude.
watching me play guitar. I'd never told the story to anybody.
Yeah. Wow.
And from then on, I said, wow, my mom, I was just playing someone else's song. And I can't imagine when I play my own music. And when we have songs like Alive and Kicking that have saved so many lives,
Totally.
that's the biggest compliment we can possibly get.
All right. And, as a drummer, of course, it's I know that because I'm a kind of a drummer too, but it's hard to connect someone sometimes with audiences, right? Because you're at the back, you cannot move and so on. How do you deal with that? Does your setup live facing to the side of the stage work with that, or how does that?
Well, when I did that, the reason I do that, I saw a band called Striper back in the day in Puerto Rico. The drummer played sideways, so I basically just ripped him off. And
Okay.
But it was, to me, I feel like they can see everything that I do. I want them to feel it when I play, So it was, and I can get out, walk around, do my thing,
He gets up and walks around and huffs and puffs and scares the crowd.
And I don't know, it's just, I want to be part of the show, and I want them to leave like, wow, that, the whole show was awesome. And most drummers are back, you can't really see them.
Exactly.
And I didn't want to be like that. So.
All right. I was just listening, of course, to Bullet with a name, not just in here, but back home. It still resonates to this day, maybe a bit more in this day, right? Your lyrics deal with social and, personal problems and so on. So is there a message you feel it's important to tell your audience right now, especially right now?
I think, that's our platform. And at least for me, that's where I let the music speak for itself. People will know how I feel based on, what I say in the music, just because I'm having to literally stand on it in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
So, it's I don't know. It's having the meaning and having the platform and the ability to speak to that many people. I feel like you should have a good reason and a good thing to say. So with Bullet, some of our songs may seem very aggressive and even angry at times, and they're more for the goal and the purpose of empowerment, and giving people hey, shit's tough, prices are high, but you can end those worries and those feelings as quickly as a bullet can end a life. And I feel like that's where we choose to do, our preaching and getting up on the pulpit is through the music.
And of course, connecting with, like you said, all those people and over almost 25 years of music and so many lives saved, so many compliments and so on. Now playing your first show in Mexico. But of course, your music has a lot of, I don't know if a lot, but some Latin influences, of course. There's songs in Spanish, the frog, it's Coqui, the frog. Okay. Yeah, exactly, on the logo and so on. How did it happen? Did it just happen, or were you honoring your tradition, where you come from?
Basically, that's what it was. Rob started the project originally with some friends from Puerto Rico, and there was a local artist that.
Yeah, there was a girl down there called Melba Miranda who said, you're a band from Puerto Rico. She was all about rock in Spanish, and then she challenged me to write a song and said, why don't you write a song in Spanish? So, okay, I'll do one even better. I'll write a song about being proud to be a Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So and that's how it all started. And then this frog came from, what's that guy's name? I forgot. He did the Puya record. And we gave him some music and gave me a logo, and he came out with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And of course, él habla
Back
perfecto
when
español.
logos were cheap.
Yeah, totally.
You ain't getting that for.
For what would you
Nah, you ain't
want
getting
it?
that from a
We
buddy.
didn't have to
no
pay
more.
for it. It was free,
That
actually.
ain't
so.
happening.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing's free right now, of course.
Nothing, no.
As you said, everything's
Bullet
going-
with an A.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, some of you hablan perfecto español, entonces ahora hablaremos en español.
Sí, no, si quieres.
Yo
But
hablo todo lo que
Jason
quiera.
and Adam don't, right? Or so no, let's just
Unfortunately,
stick
no.
to
I
English.
would like to.
Un poquito.
Un poquito.
Así, viva México, cabrones. Right?
That's some bad words.
That's I'm sorry. I'm the one that it's interviewing, and I'm the one saying the bad words. You know what's going on in here? So yeah, of course. Now you congratulations on your own label, 361.
Thank you.
Records. Now that you have it, how do you want to influence the music scene, not just the metal scene, the music scene? What are your plans with that?
Well, right now it's creating a place where people that understand and can see why Nonpoint works. It's because of the effort of the guys in the band. It's because of the effort of our team. It's because of the blanketed understanding amongst all of us, putting content and putting all of our images and things at the highest level of importance. With all of that, with a certain kind of model that's within our label that we're seeing, it can be a place where bands that are up and coming that are hard workers want a safe place to release music and distribute their music through. That is the end goal.
Okay.
Right now, it's a place where we feel safe, where we can safely release our music, and keep doing things the way that we know that they work for us. And a lot of people have been asking us, if we plan on doing something. And the next step is most likely going to be, hey, when we find another Nonpoint that has another Rusha, that has a Frankie or a Drew, and has 5 guys that are willing to, do the grunt work and do the work, that's when we'll be signing another band.
All right. And of course, connecting with all the people or all your fans has been one of the most important things for over these 25 years, right? But things have changed, Back in the day, you were connecting live with people and so on, and that was the only place where they could see you as people, as an individual, right? As a band, maybe. How has that evolved during these years with social media, with streaming and so on? Do you have any pressures to be on socials, or has it been a natural connection with your fans?
I'd say it's the evolution of music
Itself.
Okay. It's the new flyering. It's the new tape trading.
The new scenes, right? The new
Yeah. It's the new, hey, come out to this show. It's the way, it's the spread of word of mouth.
Yeah.
And if you are smart about your content, if you invest in it, if you invest in the people around you, that's when people start to take notice. And without social media, it's going to be tough.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
it's something that you gotta master.
And the fans almost have like a direct phone line right to you too, with the comments they can make.
Totally.
If they want to ask you a question, they can DM you. I mean, obviously we don't always see all that stuff, but sometimes that stuff comes, directly. So we get to answer directly, and people get, like I said, a bat phone right to the band, pretty much.
And also people get to see a different side of the band
Totally,
too.
yeah.
Because we're all kind of silly, so we do silly stuff online and
We do silly
yeah,
stuff.
fuck yeah.
What have you done recently? Let's
What
like
did we,
on
what
that
did we do
note.
recently?
We've done some pretty wild.
The Ghost in the Bus.
That was my favorite
Ghost in the
skit,
Bus?
still to this day on YouTube.
Scooby-Doo video.
Yeah,
kind of
we did a
moving around on
Scooby-Doo
the
style,
bus.
Scooby-Doo style thing on
You'd
the
have
bus
to go
where,
search
where it
back
was haunted.
maybe some years to see that one, but we've done some
But
fun,
it's on
funny
YouTube?
skits.
Yes.
It's on our Facebook.
Rashid does some amazing green screen work.
Oh yeah.
Rashid does some great green
I like
screen
to
work.
dance on green screen.
He puts himself in some pretty precarious
Yeah,
situations.
I've been on the
Some
moon.
amazing backdrops. This guy.
I've been on the moon. I've
Yes.
been on Mars.
He's been on the moon. Yes.
How do you get all those ideas? They just pop into your head, or
Yeah, they just pop up, and I just
It's
do
just
them really
who I
quick.
am.
I don't think about it too hard. I just go do it.
Totally. Okay, gotcha.
My favorite was the New Orleans one. You got to look up that one.
Oh, yeah.
If it's on YouTube, we'll link it over here or down here.
Yeah, it's on
you gotta
Instagram.
Go, you gotta go see the New
It's
Orleans.
on
All right,
Instagram.
perfect. Jason, Adam, how has your involvement with the band been over these last couple of years? I mean, you're the newest members, of course. So how is your?
No,
well,
me and him came at the
just
same
you?
time.
Okay, yeah.
He's the newest.
Oh, okay. Good, gotcha. So how has your involvement been with the band?
I couldn't ask for better treatment. I mean, once I came in and got into the band, they've embraced me like 100% all the way across the board, getting right in the band. And they've been tolerant, accepting. I mean, it's
Like a family.
Yes, it's 100% a family. And we get along very well. We hang out.
And it's
that's why
noticeable.
you see us on the videos.
We
We're
actually hang
always
out.
together.
Family. Gotcha. Adam?
I try to be Mr. Fix-It on mechanical things. So
Okay.
I like to work on stage plots too. I like to mess with that a lot.
Oh, okay,
which
gotcha.
probably drives the rest of the guys nuts. But I'm always like, nope, we can do this better or
Okay.
different. So
Okay.
that's what I like to do.
So that's your
and I try to play
part in the band.
my bass as best
Hey,
as possible.
Of course, baby. Yeah. Okay, so we have a recurrent segment here in Loud Metal Radio called Random Questions. It's so original. The name is so original. Random Questions, man. But we, as you said, like you have social media to ask anything, but we rarely get to see the people behind who's on stage, right? The facade, if you will. So I want to ask you some. I hope it's not too. Not personal, but controversial. Let's start with an easy one. Please name an album that changed your life, each and every one of you. Let's start with Elias.
Everything you ever needed to know about silence.
Okay.
Glassjaw.
I don't know that record.
Their
I haven't listened to it.
Their
I
very
will.
first record.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to check that out. That was
How so?
game changing for me.
How so?
It was probably the most unique music that I had heard in rock at that time, at that moment. It was a standout voice, absolutely ferocious musicians, and an unstoppable live show.
Okay.
So it was definitely a standout for me.
All right. Adam? Tough one?
I was 12 years old when I heard the song "Remains the Same" by Led Zeppelin.
Okay,
It
gotcha.
still blows my mind.
To this day.
Yep.
Hey, do you listen to it and you remember what you felt the first time?
I remember exactly where I was
Wow.
when I first heard it, staring at the speaker, like
Blown out.
listening
Your
to
mind.
watching the sounds come at my face. It didn't make any sense because you can't see it, but I still did it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Rashid?
I believe it was Nirvana, Nevermind.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
so it actually pushed me towards, playing guitar.
Okay.
Because, I saw the music video for Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Mhm.
I was kind of messing around with guitar at that point, but after watching that, I was like, man, this is good. And, I don't come from rock, like my background before that, I was listening to hip hop and, stuff my parents listened to, reggae, blues, soul music. But when that album made me want to play guitar.
So it was game changing in all ways, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Rob?
Master Puppets from Metallica.
Dude.
When I first heard that, I don't have time for a little story.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I was on a date in the mall.
And you listened to Master
well,
of
back
Puppets.
then,
we were
we didn't
listening to
have
Metallica.
internet, so I nothing. So she went to the bathroom or something, and I went to the record store. I'd already had Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning.
Okay.
And I saw it. So I asked her, I'd borrow money. It was $10. It's gonna be so bad. I'm sorry. So I actually left the mall, left her there, left the mall.
Just to listen to the...
I never seen her again.
You were that
Dude.
excited?
And I never paid her the money back. So I'm sorry. I forgot your name too. But
Oh,
but
man.
no, that record, when I first listened to the intro, the acoustics of Battery, and when the riff came in, I mean, that's for like the next 6 months. That's all I listened to in my room. I didn't even go out and go outside. I was
Gotcha.
trying to learn it on guitar.
All right.
But that was the life-changing record.
Dude, our front of house engineer, he's a Metallica fan. He hadn't heard Battery in his life, and when they came here to Mexico last year, he finally got to see it on the last show. So he went to the 4 shows, and he was all disappointed and so on. And when that intro kicked in, he was just like going berserk, man. He just fucking lost it. He's back there. I cannot see it, but yeah, he's back there. Jason.
Like some of the guys said, grew up on my parents' music, but then in 3rd grade, I had a friend who was wearing Metallica t-shirts and stuff, and he gave me a cassette, and it was And Justice for All, and Anthrax, State of Euphoria was out at the same time, and that's when I instantly became a metalhead and fell in love with metal music, and those were definitely the records that sent me on the trajectory I'm on now.
All right, interesting that it was State of Euphoria, but
Man, I mean,
it's a great
it
album.
was the first one, and then I went backwards and got Among the Living,
of course.
and Headbangers Ball was huge at that particular time. Metallica put out their first music video with One, and that just blew my mind.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Here's the tricky one, maybe. Does pineapple belong in pizza? Yes or no?
It belongs in pastor. I can tell you that.
The dudes know what he's talking
That's
about.
the answer
on,
right
bro.
there.
Y'all know how to make a taco out here, just so you know. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have.
Yeah, delicious.
It belongs in pizza.
Okay,
I mean,
so it belongs.
Yes.
You can put it in pizza, but you
100%.
only want like 1 or 2 slices
Oh man,
of that.
I love a Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple. I love it.
So you're
good.
not.
No, I mean, I think it's good, but I don't want a whole pizza.
I don't
of it.
order it.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. You don't order it.
I want
But if
like
it's
1 or
if
2
it's there,
slices.
Yeah,
I'll take a bite.
If it's there, I'll take a bite. But
Okay,
I don't
totally.
know.
There's been not fights, but like aggressive discussions about this. So yeah, I'm glad it didn't turn out that bad.
I used to work at a pizza place, and I used to make them for myself. And all the ingredients, I was making Hawaiian pizzas for myself.
Okay, so you're one of those
Absolutely.
of those men. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right. So I just before we got in here live, I asked you if you were Star Wars fans, and you are, of course.
Yes.
Which would be your favorite Star Wars character then? Ooh.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Okay, how so?
I always loved his look,
Uh-huh.
you know, and just he was always this cool. Came in, fly in,
Did
do
you-
his thing, fly out. Nobody could mess with him.
Did you got to see Return of the Jedi on cinema or in
Oh no,
or just on VHS?
I
or?
saw the originals on VHS.
Okay,
I was
gotcha.
pretty
Yeah.
young when
Yeah.
those came out, but you know, he's always been my favorite.
Okay, gotcha. Who's next?
I would say,
I was just gonna say our content creator that's out with us, Drew's got us on the Fortnite Star Wars right now,
Star
and
Wars
we are hooked.
Dude,
We're teaming up and playing like crazy.
Uh-huh.
But if I had to pick a character, I'd love to go back to the past, but Darth Maul is just a bad motherfucker.
Totally. Yeah, he is. All right.
I like the red soldiers that were protecting
The Royal Imperial Guard.
the
Oh,
royal-
yeah.
those
The Imperial Guards,
the newest
yeah.
one, where they were all fighting.
The Last Jedi or? Yeah, Rey and Kylo.
Yeah.
Those were
Those guys are such cool characters. I thought all their weapons were crazy. And
Mhm.
yeah, man, those are my dudes right there.
Okay, Adam.
It's gonna be boring, but who doesn't love Han, man? He's just the coolest.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll
That's
take that.
rad, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
But in the original saga, or did you like? I cannot remember the actor's name for Solo. For the movie.
Harrison Ford.
No, the other one. The
Oh, in the movie
in the
Solo
movie Solo. Yeah, exactly. I cannot remember his name, but yeah. But did you like that movie? If that's your favorite
I did.
character, okay,
Yeah, it was good.
it was good.
But no, Harrison Ford in the original
Okay,
3.
gotcha. All right.
Plus, he's Indiana Jones.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Rob.
For me, honestly, I've not watched as much Star Wars
Oh,
as
okay.
these guys outside of the first 3, which later I learned were 4, 5, and 6. Right? Is that what
Exactly.
Big Vader.
Big Vader.
That's
Or
right.
Chewie's a great option too. But how have you not fallen for Star Wars if you're surrounded by Star Wars fans, man?
They're more nerdier than me
Okay.
about this.
Yeah,
and-
we don't live
but
together.
actually, I watched number 8 which one's number 8 with my son. I watched it with my
The
son.
Last Jedi.
Yeah.
No, it was something else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched one with my son that he loves.
Okay.
But that's my favorite.
That's a
Chewbacca's
great
the
impression
best
for
one.
Chewbacca.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the best one. But
Totally.
honestly, I Han Solo, like you said, Han Solo was
Okay.
badass too.
Yeah, totally.
He just sarcastic, didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Nothing, so it was great.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. The first time I listened to Nonpoint was back in 2008, I believe. Thanks to this video game called SmackDown versus Raw, of course. I remember there's been 3 songs in these games, right? It was Bullet, it was Alive and Kickin' in the 2007 edition, and Everybody Down in 2008.
Yes.
I remember listening to Everybody Down. So, are you fans of wrestling or lucha libre, or not that much?
Not of the
the
Rob,
biggest wrestling fan.
massive wrestling fan.
Okay, so yeah.
But I don't know if we get Mexican. You guys get Mexican wrestling down there? where you are?
I've
No,
never
we
really-
don't. We,
Not yet.
It's
Not yet.
broadcast-
I liked
it's
a
not
lot of the Lucha
broadcast to
Libre
us.
guys just because they're always flying everywhere.
Yeah.
I like this
totally.
new guy named Penta.
Yeah,
who's in
Penta,
WWE.
totally.
I love him.
All right. All right. Gotcha.
Is that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I've been watching wrestling since I was
Yes.
5 years old.
Okay.
In Puerto Rico with Carlitos Colon and all these guys who
Yeah.
were big
Ricky
down
the
there.
Dragon Steamboat,
Junkyard Dog.
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff,
Okay.
Coco Beware.
Coco Beware. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the
Junkyard Dog, Demolition,
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior.
the Road Warriors, Road
the
Warriors,
Road War, the best tag
Road
team
Warriors.
of
May you
all
rest in
time.
peace.
Yeah.
The Road Warrior, hands down.
All right.
Those guys just came in.
Had the football pads with the
Yeah,
spikes
just-
on
and
them.
They,
Dude,
they didn't
they-
even ring the bell. They just came running into the thing and beating each other up. Remember?
Yeah,
Them and Slayer missed a big team up for stuff right there. Slayer
did
and the
it-
Road Warriors.
How did it? What was their intro? It would be like,
Oh, what a rush.
what a rush. Yeah.
And there's a lot of metal and rock music in wrestling, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the intros for CM Punk,
Yeah.
for Triple H, of course, with Motorhead and so on. And right now, Rhea Ripley with Motionless in White, right? Too.
Rhea
So-
Ripley, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And they played in WrestleMania last year, Motionless in White, during Rhea Ripley's entrance. And it was
WWE.
WWE. Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Sponsor us. And your songs have also been featured in movies like Miami Vice and so on. So are you big movie fans or not that much? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Would you recommend us a movie, any movie that you watched recently that blew your mind, or you just said, man, this movie is awesome?
I haven't been to a movie.
Or
in
not
ages.
just in a movie theater, in your
What's
home
the
or
name of
whatever.
Fat Russell Crowe. What was that?
It's
movie?
not a movie, but a series.
Yeah.
That blew me away.
Yeah, sure.
Ozarks.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Ozark, yeah,
Ozarks
that's great.
was amazing.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of series.
Daredevil, the new Daredevil.
The new Daredevil, the
Yeah,
I don't like it,
Daredevil.
but I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the-
Dude, it
It
was
was
really
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
Deadpool,
Yeah.
Deadpool,
Deadpool,
and
yeah.
Wolverine.
Yeah,
That
okay.
was a good one.
So you're all Marvel fans too,
Yeah,
or?
you see a
Oh,
theme
yeah.
here.
yeah, I got you.
Punisher. I'm the
So
Punisher.
the bigger nerds. The bigger question would be Marvel or DC or both.
Marvel,
Marvel.
Marvel.
All right, Marvel or Batman then?
I like Batman though.
Marvel.
I do like
Oh.
Batman.
He's DC.
I
right?
like
Yeah,
Batman.
he's
Marvel
DC.
or Batman? He
But
really-
because
you really-
the only thing DC has, yeah,
knows
the only
what's
thing
up.
DC
Yeah.
I do like Batman. though.
Batman is my favorite
superhero.
DC.
of all time. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just because.
He's
I
he's
have to say
badass. So cool.
Batman.
Yeah,
Batman
he's
and
cool.
the Punisher and early Spider-Man.
Okay, like the Tobey Maguire movies, or like in comics?
No,
or?
the
Comics.
one-
Comics.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So big Marvel fans then. All right. Adam, I haven't heard from you in a
Yeah,
while.
I grew up
Thor.
reading X-Men. and-
You want to talk to Thor? Here you go.
yeah, exactly.
Hello, Asgardians. Welcome. Yeah, I grew up in the early '90s, so
Asgard. You can tell
Asgard.
In Asgard, yeah.
in Asgard.
Odin, my father.
There's pesky Loki. Someone find him.
That's a great
Yeah,
impression. man.
Wolverine and X-Men comic books were.
Okay.
I just still have them.
Yeah. So were you a fan of the Deadpool and Wolverine
Oh, they
movie?
were great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't really care about the timelines and all that stuff. It's
Just-
all fun.
Yeah, exactly. You just
Yeah.
go to have fun.
Yeah, I'm not too serious about it.
All right.
I
Perfect.
think
Yeah.
that's my last artistic getaway bastion that you're not highly critical of is movies. It's like I don't care what kind of.
I just want to have fun.
Hey, if I'm 20
Me
minutes in,
neither.
I'm watching the end. I don't care how
All right,
bad
so-
it is. It's
all
gonna
right.
get finished. You committed.
Yeah, you're committed. Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah, totally. All right. So, what does the future hold now for Nonpoint? You're playing New Metal Revolution
A lot
and
of
what's
overseas.
what? Okay.
We're
gotcha.
going to be doing a lot of overseas travel.
Mhm.
Keep bringing us the offers, Mexico. We're
Yes,
going to keep
we wanna
coming.
come back.
Send us another
If
one.
you want to come here, I'm sure Mexican
Yes.
fans will have you
We
back.
wanna
here.
come back.
We want to
Totally.
come back.
All right.
Tell
right
your
away.
promoters. Tell your-
Do you want to have say a final message to the audience here at Loud Metal Radio?
New Metal Revolution, Mexico City. Thank you so much for having us. We're Corn, if you can't read. We're Corn. No, we're Nonpoint. Much love from me and the boys.
Love you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for being here. Gracias a todos por ver y nos vemos en el próximo showcase aquí en Loud Metal Radio. Yo soy Poncho y hasta la próxima. Hell yeah!